Dude, there was a video where like there was a little person KKK thing, and they were calling big people biggers.
Biggers? Wow, Ken.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hard R. Jesus.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because they were like racist against taller people or regular people or taller people. They would call them biggers.
I would say big I wouldn't say.
You're doing your own editing on that one.
What?
Yeah, you gotta edit that, bro. You gotta edit that one.
I'm gonna look for that clip. And
You gotta
put it
crack
in.
that one.
Oh, wow, you're gonna do extra reference work just when you're talking? Okay.
Welcome back to a murderous episode of
Murderous.
Damn, dude.
Boys.
Murder mystery.
That's a little scary.
Alright, did you guys watch Dexter? Because it's coming back.
I did watch Dexter.
They did like 2 reboots, didn't they?
They did a reboot.
Did you see the reboot? Did you watch a little bit of
I
it?
didn't.
You guys finished it?
And I didn't really get through it.
I didn't get through it.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that they did that reboot because everybody's so pissed off at how Dexter season 8 ended.
That is accurate. That is exactly.
I don't think
Spoil
I made
it.
it to Dexter season 8.
I watched every molecule of that show.
I really like the first 5 seasons. Though.
like literally all the way through
all of
season
it.
8
Yep.
and the reboot.
Wow,
I didn't watch the full reboot because I didn't get into it. But I'm a huge Dexter fan of the OG series, yeah. But I hated the ending. I thought it was
Still
absolutely
holds
dog
up.
shit.
What was the ending?
It was okay. Little spoiler alert, right? So he basically abandons his son, and like flees to the Appalachian Mountains or whatever, becomes like a fucking truck driver, a lumberjack.
Oh.
Dexter gets abandoned?
After working,
No, Dexter abandons his son.
Oh.
after like all that he went through to like try to get his family life going and all that stuff and try to be normal or whatever, to abandon his family because he's like, I'm a curse to my family or whatever. I just thought it was so lame.
Got them all killed.
It's like an El Camino ending.
So lame, dude.
Didn't also like his sister or stepsister who's like
His
in love
sister,
with him
they-
like die?
Yeah, and that was the wackest storyline of maybe of all time.
So she got marked?
Stepsister loved him.
His sister, yeah, stepsister, but like,
Which is his real life in real life, too.
yeah, they were like, yeah, right.
That's
No,
crazy.
but she's like, there's a whole way too long storyline where she's like, I'm in love with you and shit, and he's like, what the?
My foster sister.
Yeah, it was really, honestly, very weird way to.
They should have ran away together into the Appalachians.
She died though.
What they were doing, I think, was because those two got married in real life.
What?
Yeah, him and his sister got married in real life.
Gross, I know.
His real sister.
You know what I mean? But
A lot of courage.
Yeah, a lot of courage takes a lot of guts. No, but so like those two actors got married, right? And then they got a divorce.
Oh.
And so I think they were just kind of addressing, like, maybe when Dexter and his sister were on screen together, people thought there was like,
Chemistry?
yeah, and so they were trying to maybe address that, but they should have just left it alone.
That's so gross.
It was so whack. It just didn't fit.
But maybe it's because stepsister started trending on Pornhub really
true.
hard.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're just like, this makes
It
sense.
just didn't track with how the character of this sister had been the whole show. For her to just randomly fall in love with Dexter after he's been her brother the whole time is just whack.
Yeah, because it was so brother-sister
Yeah, exactly.
the first couple seasons.
Exactly.
She's like, what's up, big bro? And you're like, all right, dude, no way she's going to fall in love with this
Right,
guy.
she's hitting him on the arm and shit like, hey, big bro.
Shut up, Dexter!
Yeah, it didn't work, and it was really fucking weird. And then, what I really wanted to happen, which didn't happen, was I wanted to see everyone at Miami Metro find out that Dexter was the Bay Harbor Butcher, and all of them do something about it or try to catch him, but they didn't even do that. So it was just really unsatisfying. Because they're just dangling that in front of you the whole time, like, man, whoever this Bay Harbor Butcher guy is, he's crazy. And Dexter's in the background just like, you know what I mean? Like, and so the whole time they're kind of teasing that all these characters that we love, like the fucking Cuban guy, and all these characters, and the Asian dude. Oh no! Like when they find out, what's that going to be like? Are they going to be like, what? That's Dexter? Like, and
It's literally like watching How I Met Your Mother and then never finding out who the mother is.
legit.
If no one ever knows Heisenberg is fucking...
Yeah.
Because, like, imagine you knew this serial killer the whole time, and now you have conflicting feelings. Like, didn't we have a guest in here one time who was telling us about how they knew, like, one of the craziest serial killers growing up?
Yeah, it was Silent Mike. He knew the
The Golden Gate.
And so when he found out about the Golden Gate thing, he has these conflicting emotions because he just knew him as a neighbor. And how interesting would it have been to see this on the show? Where
Weird they didn't pay that off. You would think every show will always show that.
Yeah, that's like Hank. That's like Hank.
For Breaking Bad.
That was why it was good. That's right.
exactly, they paid
When
it
he
off.
realized it and he saw the fucking Walter
WW,
White fucking
yeah.
book,
While
and
he's
he's
taking a
like,
shit.
See the confrontation, right? Like that's what we were waiting for. Like they were two trains moving together the whole time, and they kept on showing each train, and then they never collide.
Well, that's also the hardest to write. Like it's hard to write out of that. Maybe was there a strike at the ending? You know, like,
seasons
Right.
to figure it
I know
out.
exactly. I think they chickened out. They killed his sister, right?
That's sad.
Yeah, it was a bummer. And then they killed the cop lady who was after him. So I don't disagree with that, by the way, because they had his sister kill her. But then they killed his sister.
they just like backdoored out of the corner they wrote themselves into.
legit.
Because they did that for a lot of seasons. Like he's about to get found out, and then he gets a Patsy in there. You know, like that was like a lot of the seasons.
Which is okay because it's also one of those things like if that's like the final thing that everybody's waiting for, but the seasons
Doesn't pay
the show's
off.
making money.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we can't get him caught yet.
Yeah.
We got to get another season and introduce some new characters.
yeah, what if it's like,
like
a Walking
Light
Dead
Yagami.
kind of scenario where they keep extending it and extending it?
Which is fine if you can show me, if you can sell me as to why he got out of it again. I'm on board, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Like whenever Walter White got out of something and it was smart, I was like,
Really
"That's
smart,
sick."
yeah.
But when they had him do this gay ass minigun thing at the end, where he just like pops a minigun out of there and just hits the deck, like the luckiest thing maybe ever.
he got clipped though too.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
But it's not him. He's not. He's calculated. Yeah.
methodical.
He's not Rambo. That he never was Rambo. Yeah.
Exactly. It was just didn't fit for me, and I would have liked it if the Dexter that we all know and saw, who was struggling to maintain his humanity through his sister, through his family, right? He had his family taken from him, right? His wife got killed by John Lithgow or whatever, right? And then he got with what's her name, who was like sick, the chick from 10 Things I Hate About You, Julia
Styles?
Styles.
Yeah.
That was a good storyline. I liked her. And they just kept on punting all these characters like that we started to like and just couldn't find out where they wanted to go. Well, I don't think they even killed her off. They just had her like, I don't know, go to like Atlanta.
Off-screen death.
Is this a spin-off or is it coming back with the same cast?
It's called Dexter Resurrection, and from the trailer, all I got was that now he's in New York, or he moves to New York.
But it's him though, the same actor.
So at the end of the last one, they had
The reboot?
The reboot. They had that, and I didn't watch it, but I read about it because I just wanted to know what the fuck happened, and I was so bored. But, the son apparently kills Dexter, basically because
In the Appalachian.
the son shoots him with a hunting rifle or something like that. And the idea is like, okay, so Dexter got killed by his son, who he abandoned or whatever. I don't even know what that's about. And then that's not fair for me to say because I didn't watch it. I just read about it. So maybe it is more interesting than I thought. But then the idea of resurrection is that he didn't die in the woods.
Yeah, like the opening in the trailer is like him like coming out of like a coma or some shit like that, and he's still alive, and then he ends up moving to New York, and that's where he continues his
that's
murder.
And they cut
cities would be good.
they cut to my boy the Cuban guy who's coming back. Like I can't remember his name on the show, but like he's coming back, so that's good. I want to see that stuff.
So some of the old
I
characters.
want the Asian dude to come back, the lab guy. Like I want all those guys.
Perverted Japanese guy.
Yeah, exactly. I want all those guys back. Like I want to pay off some of this stuff.
Yeah. So they could finally that would be way better.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
What if it had nothing to do with the writing, but everything to do with the personal lives of the writers? Like how Game of Thrones was like, I got another job, fuck this shit. Or like, what if it was like some shit where it's like the writers of Dexter were just something else was going on that had nothing to do with the creativity of it.
Kind of like how apparently when they were doing Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, George Lucas was going through a divorce. And so they just made that movie dark as hell. And I think Spielberg was also going through some personal shit. So they made that movie so dark
that's dope.
and crazy. Yeah, because they were both like personally like conflicted. But then audiences really were kind of like, what the fuck is going on?
What up, guys? Come join our Patreon because there's hundreds of videos dating back to 2019.
Support the channel's growth and new ideas.
And tap into the closer community by joining our Discord.
Come chat with me inside, and then you can say funny things to me.
And get the opportunity to suggest new video ideas. Come join our Patreon. Thank you.
Link is in the description box below.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage is going to be in Dexter Resurrection.
What?
Uma Thurman is too.
What? Uma Thurman? That's cool.
The little
hate
people.
that guy now,
Yeah,
yeah.
the little people's fucking
They
hate him.
fucking hate him.
Why?
Because he's making all the money?
Close the door behind him.
I know he did. He pulled up the ladder behind him.
No, because you know how like no, he made a statement.
He had
about,
this little ladder that he had a little ladder that he used to get like.
He shut the doggy door behind him.
And then he pulled it up behind him.
Yeah.
And didn't let all the other
Didn't let all the other little
Set the
people.
ladder on fire, dude.
Yeah, dude, legit.
The one who like started that sentiment of like, oh, we shouldn't be having like little people play these demeaning roles, but then he's the one who fucking.
He's the reason why Snow White had
Yeah.
they CG kids and shit instead of dwarves.
Oh,
So now
And all the
these,
dwarves
yeah.
are like, bro, that's my job. Like I like being fucking.
You took 7 gigs away, brother.
It's so funny seeing real interviews of other dwarf actors, and they're like, "Fuck Peter Dinklage,"
Yeah.
like straight up. They straight up verbatim.
In more high pitched voice, but yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck him. I want to be a dwarf.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
yeah.
There's that one where the guy's all, "You piece of shit. Fuck you, Peter Dinklage."
Oh, the guy that's all tattooed up.
Yeah. He's like, I would have wanted to play all those roles, and then that's the same dude who played a fucking elf in Elf.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he played all the roles that he says other people shouldn't have. It's kind of dumb, dude.
You know how they talk.
stop.
Right.
Like this.
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage has such a deep voice.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage has a.
He's acting, though. That's
They
acting.
have to morph it.
He's been training. It's a taught skill.
There was a comment where on that same video of that guy, someone said something. So they were like being serious, but the comment said like, oh, that's messed up that now only straight-sized people can play these roles, and they were like straight-sized.
Even me.
Straight-sized. What the fuck? Straight-sized is hella funny.
Crazy.
Dude, there was a video where like there was a little person KKK thing, and they were calling big people biggers.
Biggers? Wow, Ken.
Not bad.
Damn, that's crazy. Hard R. Jesus.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because they were like racist against taller people or regular people or taller people. They would call them biggers.
I would say big I wouldn't say.
You're doing your own editing on that one.
What?
Yeah, you gotta edit that, bro. You gotta edit that one out.
I'm gonna look for that clip and
You gotta
put
crack
it.
that one.
Oh, wow, you could do extra reference work just when you're talking? Okay.
Wow. All of a sudden.
himself, but not
one,
us.
not one
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore clip, but then you're gonna fix this, huh?
That's how it is, man.
That was a real comment. I like that.
I will say this though. I think Michael C. Hall is so good at acting. Like from the Dexter, especially
You
when he's
think
Dexter.
as that character?
Yes,
though?
it's-
He's really good.
He is just magnetic as Dexter.
For sure. Has he done any other roles outside of Dexter?
I'm not sure, but I don't really even care. But I love him as Dexter. Like
Yeah.
I love the character. I like how they made.
I hope
it,
he
like-
made a lot for that.
What's that?
I hope he made a lot, like a good amount for that.
Sure.
He had to.
Sure.
Dude. 8
It's
seasons?
What Showtime series for that long?
Never have to work a day in your life again.
Not if his first contract was for 8 seasons.
It's a great show.
First contract, 8 seasons,
Yeah, you're fucked, dude.
$5,000 an episode. That's it.
I would say the first season is my favorite.
First
The ice
season's
truck-
so
the
good.
Ice Truck Killer. It just had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. Wow. And then the fifth,
so creepy.
the fifth season with John Lithgow was my second favorite.
Yeah, that John
So
Lithgow is
good.
also
And they're
so
neck and
good
neck.
though.
He's so good.
Love John Lithgow.
He is so underrated as an actor.
And also as like a serial killer type guy, like the darkness in his eyes and his face is like
He was the Trinity, right?
Is this the
Trinity killer?
reboot?
killer.
What's that?
Is this the reboot or because
The new one, Resurrection, they're gonna have Eric Stone Street from Modern Family be like a serial killer. I saw him already in like a polo, and I was like, he looks creepy.
Wait, for real? He's gonna be the serial killer?
Name's Al.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, he's a really good actor too.
He's really funny. Yeah, I like that guy.
They should have had Dexter be an unlockable Mortal Kombat character.
His fatality is like injecting you in the neck with a syringe. Dude, I just love that premise though. It's
Oh,
such
man.
a,
It's
like
cool.
you could do it anywhere. You could literally do it in any city, anytime, and, it
And
would
the
be,
cool
it would
dude,
be
and,
great.
dude, that show, like, you'll just see a character like walking down an alley, and all of a sudden Dexter shows up behind him, boom, and then drags him behind nothing. Like he's done it a million times.
He's so good.
He's so good.
You think he's probably just gonna have the same like profession again?
What, like a lumberjack or some shit?
No.
Cop or something in the last one.
Oh yeah, blood spatter guy.
Yeah, blood spatter guy.
I don't know. I mean, that's
what is that? Blood what?
Blood spatter guy, that's what he did. Like, I never knew that this was a thing until the show, so I don't know anything about it except for through a show.
Ballistics thing?
But no, he looks at blood spatter on a wall and then he tells them what he thinks happened with the murder.
Oh, forensics.
Which was cool because it's like he's officially telling the police that, but then he also kind of knows that because he does it.
Like he's hella good.
He studies his own blood splatters.
Yeah.
Well, that was also his like thing, right? Didn't he like collect like the?
Yeah, collect the bloods. Yeah, he put the blood of his victims on the slide.
Yeah, I would have
His
that.
trophies.
That's tight. I feel like Dexter made serial killers like cool.
Yeah.
I think it.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
We've always been fascinated by serial killers. I think,
especially vigilante ones that are killing bad people. Like people get wet off that idea.
I think it's the primal justice thing.
Yeah.
And, like we all feel like, oh, that's right.
he's a guy on the inside making things right. Like you love that storyline.
Is he a vigilante?
Yeah.
Oh.
it's like when Jack Bauer was punching the hell out of Arabs, like in the 2000s. Like we were all like, "Yeah, let's fucking go, brother." It was cathartic.
Yeah, he was punching out Sikhs. He's not even punching.
Oh, man, not the Sikhs.
He's throwing Sikhs off bridges and shit. And we're like, "Hell yeah, man!"
Jack Bauer was pimped. though.
Dude, 24 was
24
he
was
was so good. And until they got to the filler episodes, and then you're like, all right, dude.
That was the first Edge of My Seat show that I ever watched.
24 was that show.
And then
My dad was watching that show.
Yeah, my
I was
dad
like,
too.
you understand this? Cool.
I got Nikki's parents into that show big time, dude. I got them the whole box set for Christmas one year.
Ow.
Yeah.
Next time I saw them, they're like Jack fucking Bauer, dog.
You don't even say his real name?
Jack fucking Bauer, dog.
All low key at a function.
Real quick, Jack Bauer.
Yeah. Just his name.
What's the actor's name? Kiefer Sutherland?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah. You just get his name autographed and shit.
So
They probably love that.
Fox calls him up. They're like, "Hey, how'd you like to punch a bunch of Arabs for about 8 years?" And he's like, "Sign me up. Sign me up,
We're
brother."
doing the Chinese next.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, who do we have beef with right now? It's gonna be China, right?
Russia, I think, in China.
Ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, each other.
It's internal now.
It's internal.
Yeah, it sucks.
So is it just let's
why
beat
Dexter's
some
coming back, so
liberals?
you just kill Americans.
Yeah.
No, we have beef with straight white men.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got beef with you, Steve.
Yeah, I know.
Because every era, there's like a season, like a target. You know, like yesterday was the Japs. Today it's straight white men.
Straight white
The
men.
wasps. You know what the wasps are?
What's the wasp?
White Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
I wanted him to say it. Do you know that?
Yeah.
He's like, you know what the biggers are?
Which I think straight white men being the target is the funniest, smartest thing, because the straight
Now
white
it's
men
their
are
turn.
profiting off of that being the target.
Yeah.
Like they're monetizing the hate towards them and they're fueling it and converting it into money, and you're making money for them the more you hate them. It's so dumb.
Jiu-jitsu, baby.
Inertia, baby.
I don't think any other group could have achieved that, other than the Sikhs.
Sikhs are tight.
I fucking love
Yeah.
Sikhs, dude.
They're so chill.
Fucking love them.
They're so chill.
Sikh I've ever met, funniest fucking guy.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And then they have swords in their weddings.
That's cool.
I'm like, yo, you got swords?
That is kind of cool though.
Who the fuck got swords, man?
They can dress like Aladdin whenever they want.
I know.
Nobody even judges them or nothing.
Is it because why do they have the swords? I don't know. I don't think anyone would even know why they have
I think it has something to do with their warrior culture
Yeah,
thingy.
they're a warrior class.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
That's pretty
Yeah, and a lot of them are hella buff.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Imagine if they were just like farmer class and they had a bunch of like turnips or something in their wedding.
Turnips.
cool. Turnips.
Yeah, just turnips and fucking pumpkins, you know?
Instead of swords.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're pretty happy that that's.
This is a pretty cool wedding. This is the final reveal. Is our pumpkin. And they're like,
Would you get mad if they recast Dexter as a Sikh guy?
Mad. Not as long as they dress them like hell like Aladdin.
nah, no way, bro. No way you could be a Sikh guy and then get away with that kind of murder. They'd spot you out, dude.
What if they make Dexter?
like, that guy's piece of
woke?
Your silhouette would look very Sikh. Yeah.
What if he starts killing woke people?
Because it is New York.
Fire, dude.
It's New York.
If he starts going after the blue hairs, dude,
Oh shit!
that'd be sick.
He starts killing rats, and that's all he does is killing rats, dude.
Dexter shows up like to a female softball game, dressed like a chick.
It's okay. It's okay. We're already
He's
at
like
the fall off point of our fans.
The pitcher.
Nobody watched at the
here for
18-minute
the
mark, so we can start saying crazy stuff.
Yeah, everyone left at 12.
Yeah. That's what the analytics say. We studied the
Everyone
analytics.
left and they were like, "Oh, I've never seen Dexter."